every server nowadays is either inactive or an original.
But we're here to change that.
Introducing the /SMP.
This server revolutionizes SMP content. Next big SMP. This SMP changes Minecraft. These servers, like the /SMP, all claim to be changing Minecraft. But of course, when you look inside, there's nothing there. I joined this SMP knowing full well that it was going to be straight dick, yet somehow... I was still underwhelmed. The quote, unique plugin was something that particularly stood out to me. It was different swords that would grant different abilities. Sound familiar? Maybe not to you, but I played on a server with this same plugin 2 years ago. I mean, just listen to the intro that I made in August 2023.
This is the Enigma SMP. An SMP where, upon arrival, you are given an Enigma sword roller that gives you one of 7 custom swords.
Look, if your goal is to have an active server that's original, be original in a genre that isn't already dead. And genuinely, I mean no hate towards the owners of this server. They're actually pretty talented and nice people. Honestly, I don't blame them for doing what they're doing. They're just emulating what they see works for other larger creators and seeing if it will work for them. And sometimes it will work, but more often than not, it doesn't. And that's exactly what happened here. See, on day 2 of the server, I noticed that it was already dying. So in an effort to get everyone online, I hosted a little parkour tournament where the winner would get an enchanted golden apple. It got people on for a little while, but after the event ended, everyone left. It was at this point where I kind of gave up on the server. I started working on this video, casting the server out as another bust with nothing to offer. That was the case until I learned the end fight was the following day. Oh my fucking god. You see how this screenshot says 3 PM? That means 3 PM Eastern, so for me it was 12 o'clock. Everyone got on, and we waited for a whole fucking hour. Why? I still don't know why. So when the time finally came, literally everyone on the server was in one big alliance against the owner's team for making us wait so long. What followed was a tale of combat, cheating, abusing, lying, hacking, stealing, yelling, unity, and mutiny. The fight actually started out pretty normal. It was your average 10v4, and then...
Where is everyone? Am I the last one?
He doesn't actually die.
Bro, am I the last one? Where?
I'm on my way back. I'm on my way back.
Where is everyone?
They are abusing.
Yeah, so turns out the owners had either banned, killed, or got rid of everyone else other than me in a matter of minutes. And they did this all while breaking rules themselves. I personally had caught one of them combat logging. Of course, with all 4 of them on me, I didn't last too long. After everyone got admin abused the fuck out of, we all decided to meet at spawn. Here's what happened.
Since day 1, it's been a struggle. Through finding glitches that the owners proceeded to ban us for, even though they weren't our fault that we found them, to using those glitches themselves to their benefit, we've all struggled together even if we weren't on the same team at that point. Since then, we've dealt with abusive owners, getting banned, getting kicked, getting chat muted, and all the things that you could think of because of 2 people, Zeppy and Castic in specific. These people are ruining our SMP experience, and we shouldn't have to put up with it any longer. So after this end fight that we're seeing everybody getting abused on, seeing the cheats, seeing the unfairness, I think it's finally time that we put our swords to rest. This SMP was fun until it wasn't, until we had to experience the abuse that the owners put on us, and we shouldn't have to deal with that any longer than we already have. So I say, fellow SMP members, it's time to say goodbye. Put your swords down and leave the server.
Funnily enough, though, the story doesn't end there. Everyone who attended the final speech joined a Discord server together and left the /SMP. We were going to start our own SMP, one with a functional plugin and non-corrupt moderators. Who the fuck is Double Doctor?